It's decent. Happy Halloween, everybody. Let's listen to this song.
All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters whack. They afraid of facts. They don't think you worth the air you breathe unless you gay or black. All my haters hang out with Antifa waving rainbow flags. All the dudes who hate me think they pregnant, they just gay and fat. They've been watching CNN and Disney on their televisions. Never seen a gym but
He said all my friends think they're happy, they're just gay and fat. Okay.
My haters hang out with Antifa waving rainbow flags. All the dudes who hate me think they pregnant, they just gay and fat. They've been watching CNN and Disney on their televisions.
Oh, they think they're pregnant. They just gay and fat.
Never seen a gym but get Ozempic shots injected in them. Blaming us for homophobia and anti-Semitism. Think that if you straight and white and male, you should be sent to prison. All my haters left the center, come in 50 different genders. Members of the woke mob, registered as sex offenders. All my haters woke as hell, probably means they broke as well. I don't need to know them, I can tell. All my haters got pronouns, green hair.
Yo, it feels like he heard what I was saying. Maybe a lot of people were saying it, but it feels like he heard what I was saying. Of course, it's still the same trope. You know, he's not departing from what he's been doing forever. But, did you reinstall Messenger? I sent a weird message. Nah. Can't clip videos or anything. The net's failing me. Dun, dun, dun. The grid is going down. You better find my survival camp when the grid goes down. I can't give you directions for how to get there. It's a secret. No, I did not reinstall Messenger. I saw you said that. I responded. I don't know if you got the response. I don't know. Nah, I didn't change nothing.
BLM need registered as sex offenders. All my haters woke as hell, probably means they broke as well. I don't need to know them, I can tell. All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters lame, cancel everything. They think men are toxic, but they can't define a woman. Ay, all my haters hate police cause they don't want the city safe. They so triggered all the time, but none of them know how to aim. They think that they above the law, they loot a store, don't get arrested. Killing babies, they don't use protection, they just getting pregnant. Only time they win is when they cheat, you know they rigged elections. Claiming we're privileged so they can say they living in oppression. All my haters left the center, come in 50 different genders. Members of the woke mob, registered as sex offenders. All my haters woke as hell, probably means they broke as well. I don't need to know them, I can tell. All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters threaten me, they bluffing. Ain't no guts inside their stomachs, they identify as blueberry muffins. They wanted cops to be defunded, bumping Macklemore, they love them. Swear to God, the one thing they got in common is all my haters got.
It's like a shot at Macklemore.
All my haters woke.
Tom's aiming up. He's aiming up. He's taking shots at Macklemore. He's not taking shots at M. He's showing respect to M in hopes of getting on an M song, but he doesn't align. He doesn't align with M. You're not going to get on a song with M, Tom. He won't do it. You've aligned with the wrong side, even if not even really, kinda. My ex-boyfriend thinks you're someone to worry about. I am somebody to worry about. Tell him he's right.
All my haters woke.
All my haters woke. All my haters woke.
All my haters threaten me, they bluffing. Ain't no guts inside their stomachs. They identify as blueberry muffins. They wanted cops to be defunded. Bumping Macklemore, they love him. Swear to God, the one thing they got in common is all my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke. All my haters woke. All my haters woke. All my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke. All my haters woke. All my haters woke.
All my haters. All my haters. Okay, Tom. Okay, Tom. I like that one. I like
It's time
that
to ask
one.
more of our browser.
I like it, Tom. I gotta get hype. I'm trying to. I gotta. I gotta get in character. I'm just kidding. There is no characters. All right. I have family members. They're not characters. But
Oh, you're a genius.
Hit back.
Somebody said one pop.
Well, they misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, don't cover. Young nigga shooting like hard. Beg your pardon. I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to take a nigga soul away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin. Nigga, beg your pardon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somebody said I want pop. Well, they
Yes, I saw that. It was creepy. Dude, it made me. It was Uncanny Valley. Because at first I didn't realize that was my face. And then I was like, that's me. What the? It was creepy.
misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, told carbon with them young niggas shooting like hard. Beg your pardon. I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to
I wish I had an end card. Oh, it would make it so much better. I'm not gonna be able to go full black. I'm not gonna be able to go full black. I'm gonna have to restrain myself.
take a nigga solo away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin. If I make speak pretty, we gon' get a bag if we need it. Bust it down, flip it, repeat it. Suck a big greedy. We were never playing in the game. If it was, but we lost, we cheated. Hold up, they ain't made a game, you be playing with me. I just be praying for these niggas that they pray on me. They got another thing coming home and they gon' see. I got the blessing of an angel every day on me. Okay, church. Nigga used to ask me where I'm from, tell them bank here, nigga, but the earth my turf. Word, wonder what's up under my shirt. Wonder why I ain't get searched. Nigga tip been silent. Speaker gets a name in the hood and you will get slapped back by the ass strap side wallet. But moments in the past, yeah, maybe who I am. That's why I run from it. Keep it 100.
Anyone don't like it, then fuck them. Get a little money, then duck them.
Double. Can't wait for selling weed in the envelope. To puff that stand with me and Chinchilla. Roll, rubber band man. Made 100 mil off a 50 grand man. But goddamn, my suggestion is you follow your dreams in this bitch. Put your heart in this shit, you bound to get rich. No cap. Heard somebody said I want pop. Well, they misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, told carbon. Young nigga shooting like hard. Beg your pardon. I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to take a nigga solo away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin. Nigga, beg your pardon. Heard somebody said I want pop. Well, they misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, told carbon with them young niggas shooting like hard. Beg your pardon. I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to take a nigga solo away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin.
I just want $2 million worth of jury to an interview. I got people asking me what the fuck they got into you. I didn't put it out on the line, I knew that the rest do. Had to go and get it, no tripping, it with no handout. Corner store, I start selling them at my man house. We ain't never had nothing, stay pulling bands out. I been running it up and I already ran out. All these pussy niggas wish you should've fan out. It won't. How you make the gun go on safety? It don't. You that young turn nigga, baby, for shit show. Never in my feelings about a bra, she can hit, bro. Red inside, rose truck, call it big boat. Heard a nigga say you want smoke. Switch out my clip on my pole, had to add a little more. I ain't really off for no argument. Niggas say you gon' do what, bitch, beg your pardon.
Heard somebody said I want pop. Well, they misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, told carbon with young niggas shooting like hard. Beg your pardon.
I never said the N-word while I was singing those lyrics. I said Nick, and I said Nick, but I never actually said it.
I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to take a nigga soul away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin. Nigga, beg your pardon. Heard somebody said I wasn't poppin'. With every misinformed, I got it on the K in my pocket. I be outside, tone carbon with them young niggas shooting like Hardy. Beg your pardon. I just put the paddock on the throwaway. Shout try to take a nigga soul away. Beg your pardon. Big body roll, give me road race. Swerving in an Aston Martin. Shut up, suck a nigga, get up. Crazy in your head, thinking you can get a hit up. Foreign, automotives all in my lawn. Yawn, did this shit so long, it getting boring. Tap to the coach, made a motherfucking lifestyle. Shout out to my nigga doing trap music right. You know, we ain't with the hype. Me on the mic, get the switching out of Queens, your Cashapp, what we like. I'm a king, do my thing from the green to the white. When you finished with opinions, I got 4 or 5 classics. Say I ain't the shit, that nigga must be dipping acid. Fuck what all mother nigga doing, all I know it keep going. Start getting money, enjoy it. Start selling crack for employment. Make it out of Georgia. That one nigga only intent, get them suckers out the way and get rich. Blocking my path, bottom for the cat, start barking like my nigga DMX in this bitch. I'm a vet at this shit, and all I ever been was authentic. 20 years I've been in my business. Getting my bag, stacking my penny, buying everything on the west side of the city. Cause that why all the niggas don't play about tip. So what you got to say about tip? Nigga, beg your pardon. Heard somebody said I wasn't poppin'. Well, they be misinformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, tone carbon with young niggas shooting like.
Little Bo Peep used the smart buying tools on M.
I hit the wrong thing. Ooh. This is how I get in.
Check. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard.
Gas to the floor, I'm pressing fast forward, I'm racing NASCAR.
Transport just what you asked for, don't ask me what I asked for if you can't answer. Now
who them dance for? I pop dance for muscle relaxation, I'm a patient.
Pick up the pace when I feel too adjacent to who I'm racing. Yeah, I'm spacing out.
Pick up the pace when I feel too adjacent to who I'm racing. Yeah, I'm spacing out. Oh, you faded, I'm faded now. He said, pick up the pace when I feel too adjacent to who I'm racing. Pick up the space when I feel too adjacent to who I'm racing.
Oh, you faded, I'm faded out. Oh, you pace answer. Now who them Zans for? I pop dance for muscle relaxation. I'm a patient. Pick up the pace when I feel too adjacent to who I'm racing. Yeah, I'm spacing out. Oh, you faded, I'm faded now. You made it, I made it out, but you shed it like 8 Mile, 8 Ball from Orange Mountain. Laid down, I laid down like an eagle. She spread out, aired out, yeah, aired out. I believe her, I weigh out. I hope the Reaper don't take me out. I'm too eager to wait it out. Stuck the heat in, save my mouth. Police don't raid the house, pay my taxes and baby moms. Ain't no capping, no play around. Hit me back. You hate me now. My lap is your face. I got napkins to waste. I got matches to face. Feel like I'm nasty with face. Don't feel like answering my phone. I feel like crashing today. I put my ratchet on safe and I feel action safe. Catching spasms and nicks from all the hands and shaking and all the cash and the gun and all the blood on the road up. I stunk when I rolled up with a bad bitch sitting in the front with her nose up. You know what's in my soda and your trap house closing. Your glass house broken and my madhouse open and my lighthouse blowing. Mahogany dashboard, do the dashboard. Mahogany dashboard, do the dashboard. Mahogany hand on the gun in my hand, boy. Brains all over my mahogany dashboard. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard. I think in my backyard I need an airport.
I think in my backyard I need an airport. No, I could pick it up today. Maybe when I'm done with this. Nah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep when I'm done with this, but I just want to sit here and stream for a bit. I'm just chilling. But no, it's ready though. I'm waiting until they get my dang $50 gift card in my email so then I can go there and get a shirt at the same time.
Handle on the gun in my hand, boy. Brains all over my mahogany dashboard. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard. I think in my backyard I need an airport. Mahogany sand, boy, I start a sandstorm. Mahogany skin touch me, I cut your hands off. Mahogany door handle to match the floor panel. Mahogany sand, mahogany Dior sandals. Mahogany dash slime, I do the dash slime. Sit the coke on the glass slime. She's not a flat line. Good times, no hard times. Oh, it's that time.
We at war, check my chapar for the exact time. Bang, bang, black time. I'm reppin' bad vibe, black eye, red. Blooded vampire plug, what the fuck in a rabbi? Judge gave me time, I did that time like that time.
Mahogany skateboard, I parked the rate for it. I kick push straight forward, I hit the brake floor. Under the scully, these bright mahogany dreads showing. Let's get it in and break these mahogany headboards.
Ow!
Whoa, mahogany. Whoa. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard. Mahogany dashboard, I do the dashboard. I do the dashboard. Mahogany handle on the gun in my hand, boy.
Brains all over my mahogany dashboard. Loyal mahogany bags for the bad boys.
Louis mahogany bags for the bad boys.
Soon as we land on mahogany sand.
Mahogany sand. Louis mahogany bags for the bad boys. Soon as we land on mahogany sand. I ain't arguing, I'm saying.
Mahogany. Ooh. Okay. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Angela Rose is killing it. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is my house. You don't excuse me from nothing. Well, something I can like review. A lot of people are pissed off about these bad Aspinall takes, which it crossed my mind at first, but now that I look at it and I see the people that agree with it, no offense, Easy. I saw you saying this. It's a bad take. It's a bad take. We blame Cyril. We blame Cyril for this. We don't blame Tom. We blame Cyril for this. Cyril, stop cheating. You have a history of this. You tried to poke his eyes earlier in the fight. You were knee kicking. You've been studying John Jones. And this is that whole, there's a whole community of them. Are you to get into vests with your suit? I don't got no vest. I ain't got no vest. I ain't going to a wedding. No, I don't have a vest.
Clearly, Cyril Gane eye poked Tom Aspinall. At the end of round one, we had a very competitive round of fighting that I thought Cyril Gane was slightly getting the edge of, but Tom Aspinall was starting to find his timing on Cyril, landed a good right hand before the end, but Cyril's jab was popping. Cyril's jab was popping in that fight. Tom Aspinall had a bit of a nosebleed. And then Cyril Gane lands his signature move. No, not the back of the head shots that he lands in every single fight he has ever. Not the back of the head shots that he lands in every single fight ever, nearly in every single finishing sequence he's ever had ever in his entire career, bar the heel hook. No, not that one. The eye poke that he always goes for in fights. Most of the time he lands this in every single one of his fights, bar a couple of them maybe, but typically Cyril Gane does get off at least a few eye pokes, just like his teammate Dasanina Mavov, and he landed it. He landed his signature move. Double eye poke on Tom Aspinall. The finger went straight into the eye on this side. Left hand one. This doesn't really tell the story of it. He landed the eye poke, like you see here, and then he pushed into the eyes afterwards. That's what I think caused the problem. He landed the eye poke and it didn't look that bad, but then he pushed straight into the eye with force on Tom Aspinall to reclaim distance, and Tom had to call off the fight. He can't see. He's going to go out there, get slept because he's blind and he can't get his eyesight back. Or this is what happens. The fight gets called off. And for some reason, there's a lot of people that aren't angry at Gane about this. Even though he's one of the dirtiest fighters in the sport, there's a ton of people talking about how, dude, Gane was piecing him up, destroying him. They're talking about this like it was a 10-8 round before Cyril Gane landed the eye poke.
No.
This was a very competitive fight. Both guys landed good shots. This wasn't the only eye poke that Gane went for, by the way. 3 minutes and 11 on the clock in the fight. I called this out live.
9-8.
Tom shoots in for a takedown. Cyril immediately does the same thing with his fingers. Outstretched, forces them in the eyes of Tom Aspinall and eye pokes him again. This time not to too much damage and doesn't go straight into the eyeball of Tom Aspinall, or he doesn't rake the eyes after he lands his signature eye poke. So...
Happy Halloween, Mayhem! Yeah, this early eye poke was the thing, and the knee stomps and the back of the head strikes. Knee stomp is legal. It's just grimy.
They resume the fight, and Tom just gets back to it. Okay, we'll get back to it. I think Tom landed a spinning back kick at one point. He landed a head kick in the fight. Garn was popping his jab. There are people talking about this like, damn, Garn was busting him up. Shook off the takedown like nothing. Yeah, he shook off a takedown. He landed a couple more jabs. On numbers, he might be up by...
And he looks like he's... just, you know, I've seen some side-by-side pics. I said when Gon was walking in, I said, he looks crazy big. Why does he look... You look at side-by-side pics, he's way bigger, way more cut, different type of muscle shapes. You know, later in life, you know, how does that... That usually doesn't happen that way. It usually goes the other way as you get older, but... What are you dressing up as for Halloween, and do you have plans? My Uncle Juicy is going to come on VK. I'm going to be praying and fasting. It's Halloween. It's a Christian holiday. I'm not going to dress up in a costume. I'm going to not even be streaming tonight. My uncle is taking over the show. His name is Juicy Stay Strapped. He's crazy. He's kind of crazy. He's a member of the NFAC. So he's not like a Hebrew Israelite. He's not a Pharaoh, but he's down with both of them people, the Comedics and the Hebrew Israelites. He's down with both of them. But he's part of the NFAC. It's a real thing. You can Google it. It's the Not Fucking Around Coalition. They're black militants. And, you know, he's going to demand some reparations and stuff like that. I just thought of that off the top. The NFAC, yeah, that's part of it too. Yep. The Not Fucking Around Coalition. They're real. It's a real thing.
Democrats caused the Schumer shutdown, closing the government to score political points.
Duh. Hold on. Ad. I'm going to show you guys the NFAC. So a lot of people don't know about this. I heard a debate the other day with Rob Noor, Grid One, some weird ass voice sounding guy. I had heard him on Sarah's panels before. God, I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. Couldn't stand to talk to that guy for more than 10 minutes. And then Craig FTFE, the other guy, he's a moderator for Modern Day Debate. Oh my God, that guy. Uncle Fester looking ass. But in the debate, the weird voice sounding guy, he's like, I've never heard of a black supremacist. Is a black supremacist really a thing? I don't think that a black supremacist is really a thing. That's actually I'm actually doing a really good impression of that guy right now. It just popped into my head, but if you go listen to it, that's actually really what do you mean a black supremacist? Do you think that a black supremacists are a thing? I've never heard of this thing before. Dude, that is dude's voice. And I'm going to show you what a black supremacist is. This is the NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition.
Of another community that too often feels unprotected, and the group that's stepping up to do something about it. They're known as the NFAC, an unarmed, all-black militia. You might have seen...
They aren't unarmed. They've done demonstrations where every one of them is armed. So I don't know why. This is MSDNC. Of course, they're going to call them an unarmed coalition because in that interview, they made sure to show up for their national interview unarmed. But NFAC is known as an armed militant group. This is retarded MSDNC nonsense. They have plenty of videos of them walking around with rifles in their hands, every one of them.
An armed black militia that you might have seen at protests in Georgia.
Oh, no. Look at that. Wait. She corrected herself. No way. Oh, I need to clip this. I didn't know she was going to correct her. She misread the prompter because of her assumptions as a white liberal woman that a black militant group would not be armed. So she just gaffed and said an unarmed militant group. Oh, I mean an armed militant group. Yes, they're armed.
They're known as the NFAC, an unarmed all-black militia. You might have seen an armed black militia that you...
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Yeah, they're armed. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. Real time, we caught them. And this is old. This is from 2022, 4 years ago. 2020-ish, 2020, 2021, and around that time. BLM, Trump leaving office, all that stuff. This is the NFAC.
You might have seen at protests in Georgia, Kentucky, and D.C. Joining us now from Atlanta with more on this, NBC News correspondent Morgan Radford. Morgan, tell us about this group.
Mika, good morning. The bottom line is this group says that the U.S. government, as well as law enforcement, simply does not do enough to protect black Americans in this country, which is that we decide at home. This is...
Yeah, they're fucking armed. And she said an unarmed black militant group. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't read that right. Oh, shit. These ninjas got guns? Oh, my God. Becky, get somebody on the phone.
Is the NFAC, an all-black militia with a mission to defend the black community by any means necessary.
So this is training for one of the new chapters. Yes.
Appearing by the hundreds at protests from Stone Mountain, Georgia to Louisville, Kentucky, demanding justice for police.
An unarmed black militant group, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, gathered in I'm sorry, I misread the teleprompter. Oh, a very well-armed black militia group.
Killings and countering what they believe is the threat of right-wing militias. It's a movement started in 2017 by this man, former musician and Army veteran Grandmaster J.
Grandmaster J? Grandmaster J is in this.
Johnson.
Is the movement growing?
By leaps and bounds.
We met with him outside of Cincinnati, where he says another new chapter is now in the works.
The NFAC stands for the Not Effing Around Coalition.
What's behind the name?
The NFAC was born out of the last 4 years under the Trump administration.
You better not fuck around, because if you fuck around, you'll find out.
The deterioration of racial relations in this country. It means that you're preparing yourselves to defend yourselves.
While the group style...
You'll find out what 6% compared to 60% looks like. Then you'll find out what fucking around leads to.
Echoes the Black Panther Party of the 1960s, their goals are distinct, focusing on defense with the ultimate goal of a black ethno-state.
What makes us so different is that
the ultimate goal of a black ethno-state. But there are no black supremacist groups. I've never heard of such a thing as a black supremacist group. He sounds like a damn witch. We need to get the stakes, boys.
that our goal is our own government, our own country, a place where we can determine our own future.
Is violence an option to reach your goals?
The United States was built on violence being an option.
Hoorah! The United States was built by black men. Ain't that right, Becky?
Violence should be the last option.
Extremism experts say the group is distinct from far-right militias.
They have not risen to the level of concern of, say, the 3%.
Oh my God, my mind is working. Oh, I hope a woman comes on to VK tonight. I hope a white woman joins VK tonight. Any white woman. Please.
The Oath Keepers. They have not engaged in violence. In fact, in most of their demonstrations, they have in fact coordinated their activities with police.
When you talk about January 6th, and we saw those rioters storm the Capitol, what do you say to critics who say you're no different from them? They're extremists, you're extremists.
Show me where we have done those things. They've killed people. They've disrespected the...
Even you, Marilyn. Even you, Marilyn. I think Juicy will like you.
Government to the point where they have invaded its sacred halls. Show me where we've done those things, because we have done none of them.
We were allowed rare access to one of their training sites at a secret location in rural Georgia.
We are now driving to the NFAC training facility.
Your hair on fleek. You were bitching about not having money for DebateCon a week or two ago. But you spent $460 to get your hair on fleek for Halloween. Ridiculous.
We spoke to one member who chose to go by the codename Shy to protect her anonymity.
This one is the handgun.
Correct, yes.
And then what do you guys do next?
We are going to the area where we practice our primary weapons firing.
Why did you decide to join this movement?
It's for the cause. Black people, we need to learn how to defend it. This is definitely one way to do it.
Do you all, have normal jobs? You work in all different sectors? And
Absolutely. We're business owners, we're doctors, lawyers, we're your everyday person.
It's all right, Marilyn. Nobody expected you to actually show up anyway. I didn't expect half the people saying they were going to show up to show up.
Anywhere from Walmart to the corporate sector.
What are you all training for?
We're training for self-defense.
A response to show they won't be scared or unprotected any longer.
Mika, we asked the group several times to give us an exact number of their membership. They refused to do so, but it appears to be in the thousands based on the number of people who have come to their marches. And also,
if they have more than 3,300 members, they have more members than the KKK. But yet we constantly hear about, no fear, wait, what they say? No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump. No Trump. No Trump. No hate. No KKK. What the fuck do they say? No KKK, no fascist USA. I'm sorry. I go to the protests and I don't memorize their chants because they're all kind of retarded. This is why YouTube shadow bans me, guys. Is this sort of content. I can't help it. I do what I do, and it's all that I do. Marilyn, you suck. You would have caused chaos. It would have been funny. Oh, it would have made for good content. No hate. No fear, no racist. What the hell is it? No Trump, no hate, no fascist USA, no KKK, no racist USA, no Trump. I'm gonna still try it. How much money it costs? Chick, get in your car, drive 6 hours. You're in damn Jacksonville. Okay, no, it's like 13 hours, but you drive there. Get your dang sleep on the street. Woman, you for the streets. Get yourself a dang cardboard. Line it up. Sleep in a planter box somewhere. Some guy will find you. You'll have a place to go.
Full of strikes. This is an MMA fight. I know I expected Tom Aspinall to make easy work of this, but I think that's where this is coming from. Everyone expected Tom to make easy work of this, and
it wasn't happening. So people were getting scared. And then there's a whole coalition of hate the based white guy. You know, we got to have woke diversity UFC. God forbid a white guy be on top. You need a gay black man. I'm staying with my godmother 30 minutes out of Nashville. All right, then take a damn Uber, woman. The hell are you talking about money? That's mean, Josh. I don't like her, but it's still mean. Well, I'm not a nice guy. What's mean? She could figure out. She would not end up on cardboard. Okay? I'm not going to say that. People will take that the wrong way. I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying, I'm letting James stay on the floor. You think I won't let Marilyn stay on the floor next to James? Marilyn will have a place to stay. She could sleep at my feet. I ain't putting out. But I got some feet that need to be kept warm.
His ability is so held to a high regard that any level of adversity means he was getting absolutely destroyed. If Corey Sandhagen eye-poked Merab Dvalishvili at the end of round 1, that's a real dominant round compared to this. He was genuinely piecing up Merab in round 1. So if he eye-poked Merab at the end of that round, is there this reaction? It would be more warranted. No, there's not. No, there's not. A lot of people are seeing the truth in this. It was a competitive matchup. Garn eye-poked. He's a dirty fighter. He does this every single fight he has.
There's a fighter that says, it doesn't matter about the gloves. There's nothing you can do to fix eye pokes in UFC because what eye pokes are is your inner bitch coming out because you're getting a little worried. You're basically, instead of fighting and throwing hands, and maybe you do a push or something, but you're not pushing their face in, you're punching their face. You want to do damage. You want to knock them out. You're not trying to grab their face and get away. That's some gay shit. You're punching them in the face. There's no reason for your hand to be open unless you're in a grappling situation. Then you need your hands, you know? But when you're fighting, when you're standing toe-to-toe with the dude, there's no reason for this on their face. No, you're hitting them. Open-handed. It was a fighter who said this. I forget who said this, but he said whenever you see them pushing the open hand out, it's a bit of their inner bitch coming out. And I'm not a fighter, you know, I can't whoop these dudes, but he said it, and he's right about that. That's what it is.
Dirty piece of shit. Every fight he has, he eye pokes someone, or he groin shots them, or he back of the head shots them to a TKO finish. One of the dirtiest fighters on the roster, and I don't think I've seen a point taken from him yet in his entire career. There would have been a point taken in this round, even though the ref said it was accidental. I don't think it is when you're constantly doing this with your fingers. What does it take? What would it take for an eye poke to be considered intentional in MMA? This was a good scrap, though. Garn's disappointed. It no work for me. I try my eye poke signature.
Nothing good ever came from France. You can never trust a Frenchman.
Poke my groin shot, it never land. Back of the head shot never came to. I was waiting for round 3 to get my back of the head shots off. They will be missed. And next time he's going to try and land them. Okay, he never even got an opportunity to land his signature back of the head shots. So he's broken by this. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Aspinall's gone to hospital after the fight. Been taken to hospital. Can't see. Quitting, no? Just quitting, guys. Just quitting. I know I said about Henry Cejudo, what is this from Henry Cejudo? Because his eyes were wide open and he was going, I can't fucking see anything, man. Whereas Tom genuinely can't open one of his eyes. So what do you want him to do? Go out there and get slept like Stipe?
I don't think she's stalking you, man. I think she's in everywhere that you're gonna be, but but it's a coincidence. She's in everywhere I go, she's in everywhere you go, she's in everywhere guys go. She just likes going around where the guys are at. She's just a little, give me my attention.
When he got eye poked by DC and then immediately slept afterwards. DC fought on with his eye after it got poked and lost. What do you want him to do? Garn was up by a bit. Garn looked sharp. He had a good jab. Tom landed good body kicks. Tom landed good low kicks in the fight, I thought, as well. I thought this was a decent scrap. They were feeling each other out, but Garn was slightly more aggressive, still relatively even. Some people are having some good takes. Garn was cruising, while Tom was already gassed and leaking bad from his nose. Tom looked like he was slowing, feeling the pace. The takes that people are magicking out of thin air to assess this fight, to defend a cheater who eye poked Tom Aspinall. And we all know who these guys are. These are John Jones fans, okay? That are in the comment section. A wife beating PED cheat. Over Tom Aspinall is insane. We all know how it was going. Garn was up by a couple strikes. This was a competitive fight. Tom landed a head kick in round 1. Good shots back. Good front kick to the body. Good low kicks he landed. Garn landed good too. He landed jabs to the body and jabs upstairs. And like 2 solid left hands. I'm jabbing with my left, but he was jabbing with his right hand. And 2 solid left hands on the inside on Tom. Tom landed a good straight right in the fight. 2 of them. He landed a good hook. He landed a head kick. A spinning back kick to the body. Some good low kicks. He failed a takedown. This is crazy. Book the rematch. I know John Jones is at home. I tweeted about this. John Jones probably at home, sharpening his fingers, thinking about the potential comeback. Alex Pereira is at home talking about let's make the heavyweight division great again, me versus John Jones. The level of hatred for Tom is actually insane. Is it me? Not is it me seeing this. Is it my affiliation with Aspinall that's causing this? I don't get it. I don't get it. They want to book the rematch. We're going to book the rematch. I think the odds will be a lot closer because I said this even while I was nervously breathing. We had 40,000 live viewers watching my reaction to this. But I thought Tom landed some of the better shots. I thought Tom landed some of the better shots in the first round. Body kicks, low kicks, failed a takedown, sure. Garn landed some good jabs. Popped Tom with like a piston jab. Garn's very good, which is why I was worried about Tom going into this fight. Tom Aspinall fought for longer than 2 minutes, and now he's being 10-7'd by Cyril Garn in the eyes of a lot of people online. What are we talking about here? Competitive fight. Garn's a very solid fighter, and Garn, who couldn't catch him for 2 straight rounds, had to resort to grappling later in the fight to get the better of Cyril Garn, which was a lot earlier on in Cyril Garn.
What's Rob talking about? He doing Collins?
What you're talking about, like the idea, the idea of like, well, fuck it, we'll just be a loose confederation of states. We'll go back to that. Well, the problem with that was like, there's no power to enforce shit, right? And it would be super simple for a fucking for an insurrection to take over an individual state. Like, well, it's like playing a game of.
Should we call Rob and wish him a happy Christian Halloween? Hallowtide, All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day. The Triduum, the Triduum, 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 the Triduum, Triduum, Triduum. That's a weird word.
It's the people at the FBI, at the IRS, at the DOJ, at the EPA.
What do you guys think? I wonder what the back looks like. Like how many people are on the list.
The courts are becoming too powerful as well. But Congress is a joke. What do? Nothing. Like, they're supposed to be the power of the purse. They can't pass a fucking budget. They can't do anything.
I question if Biden was making any decisions at all, to be honest with you.
Well, that's just it. It's
I gotta go
we were
pee.
told that, like it's so funny because, like,
You guys listen to this song while I pee. So we're not just listening to... Where's the... I don't have Simp from the Swamp.
From the swamp,
oh, that's it.
Over the heat, move to Utah, chasing deceit. Eyes on every woman, can't look away. Simping his life, wasting the day. Dinosaurs built the pyramids, he claims. Nukes are lies, his mind's aflame. Delete the folder, Josh. Grace ain't yours to keep. Delete the folder, Josh. A twerk haunts your sleep. Delete the folder, Josh. Let obsession rock deep. Endless clips, grace in his eyes. Worshipping moves, truth in disguise. Chasing shadows, never enough. Lust consumes, his heart is rough. Dinosaurs build, they built the stone. Nukes are fake, I'm not alone. Delete the folder, Josh. Grace ain't yours to keep. Delete the folder, Josh. A twerk haunts your sleep. Delete the folder, Josh. Let obsession rot deep. Endless clips, grace in his eyes. Worshipping moves, truth in disguise. Chasing shadows, never enough. Lust consumes, his heart is rough. Dinosaurs ruled, they built the stone. Nukes are fake, I'm not alone. Delete the folder, Josh. Grace ain't yours to keep. Delete the folder, Josh. A twerk haunts your sleep. Delete the folder, Josh. Let obsession rock deep. Delete the folder, Josh. Delete the folder, Josh. Delete the folder, Josh. Let obsession rot deep. Josh.
Home and just figured I'd give a call, see how it's going.
Well, I don't know if you saw, I smashed my car up last night, hit a deer.
Yeah, I seen that. I heard about that.
But then you just come on here and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And people send money. It's brilliant strategy.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, Chrysler 300s are really nice. All-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
Really nice styling cars. I had one.
Now
really
listen,
nice.
I hope I'm not.
Should I try to...
Yeah, honestly, I still have the wall charger and everything installed in the garage. So if you would go that route, I have you covered.
So if I'm ever up your way, I could
you
pull
can
in for
just
a
have the damn
recharge,
thing.
grab a beer.
It's not even hooked up anymore. You can just have it.
Yeah, the flute solo at the end, I always have to stop it. Like, I don't know why that part's in there. Just cut that out of there. It always starts and I hit it to turn it off. It adds an extra like minute and a half to the song. Not a minute and a half, but adds a good chunk of time. What are they talking about?
No. I'd prefer to.
He's just doing random call-ins, right? Is Discord closed? Discord's always open. I'm just not in it. All right, shut up, Marilyn. Shut up, Marilyn. What do you got to say, Freddie? I'm gonna go try to say hi to Rob. Do I want to? Oh no, I'm tired.
Understand what he's saying, right? And so it's like when you say, well, listen, truth be told, there's a lot of people that don't want to work, right? Right, because the other part of the equation is we've created a system that basically allows people to sit on their ass.
Yeah.
Right? And so if you eliminated that, Americans aren't willing to do this job. Right, because you pay them to sit on their ass. If you take away their benefits and go, okay, man, now you're going to contribute or you get nothing, all of a sudden you'd be shocked at what people are willing to do. And I know you know this. It's like living around here, that's the way it is. How many bums do we know that don't want to get a job? It's like, there's nothing wrong with you. Your ass is at the bar every day. Get your shit together. You know?
Exactly.
Well, I don't want to fucking, what do you expect me to do? I'm going to go fucking work at the glass plant? That sucks for $13 an hour. Yeah, man, that is what you're going to do. If it means that you're not going to eat, you will do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, that's a precursor. It's both of these things simultaneously. Secure the border and then tell people, look, now there are these jobs open, get to work. Less welfare,
Exactly. And I mean, with the government shutdown and everything, I just kind of wonder how long before, some of these people would just say, screw it, I'm done. Even with the riots and protests with the police, like, where's their breaking point? I know if I was a cop and dealing with this on a daily basis, getting spit on and everything else, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm out.
Well, dude, I'll tell. So so Courtney has two dads. She's got her stepdad and her dad. Her dad's a cop, and I've talked to him about this. And I was like, "Yeah, you like being a cop? He loves it, right?" And I'm like, "Would you recommend like your son or your grandson be a cop?" He's like, "Absolutely not, never." Not because he's like, any of the positive of it is outweighed by the fact that you're treated like an absolute piece of garbage. And everyone hates you. And it's not just they hate you because they're giving you a traffic ticket. They hate you because they claim that just enforcing the law itself is racist. And at some point, you just throw up your hands. They did all these studies. They called it the Ferguson effect. You remember Mike Brown, hands up, don't shoot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So after that, what happened was you started to see crime rise in all these inner cities. But like the crime statistics weren't going up, right? It was just like the victims. So the national victim surveys were going up. Well, what was happening was cops were just like, fuck it. I'm not going into these inner cities. I'm just going to get
you
accused
going
of
back
racism,
on Easy's channel to do that debate, even though
they call that the Ferguson effect. Like, imagine you're just sitting in a cruiser. Oh, there's some shooting in like, in this, downtown area that sort of like, oh, there it is. And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to go to that.
Geopolitical.
Doesn't matter what I'm the bad guy. I'm just going to sit in my cruiser.
Even if you do go, then and you do have to take action, then you just get criticized over the media and everything over your decision making. And it's just like, why? Why do that?
Well, and I mean, then they did studies. There was a black dude at Harvard who did this study. He was like a professor, and he assumed he was going to find that the data showed that unarmed black men were much more likely to be shot by cops than unarmed whites. And the truth is the opposite. And one of the big reasons is because a cop's always got to be second guessing anytime they enforce the law against a black person, because there could be an accusation of racism. Yeah. No one gives a shit if it's some dude that looks like me or you, and it's like the cop.
I don't think there really
drunk
was.
And the cop slams our ass to the ground and handcuffs us. It's like, should have been drinking on the street there, buddy. But you do that to a person of color, now all of a sudden some lawyer's gonna be like, I'll take the case. We'll sue this fucking cop.
I don't even think there really was beef. I think it was some internet.
So why deal with it? You just say fine. Then why even go to that neighborhood to risk it? To have my one wrong decision in the moment of batting an eye, and my life's ruined. So why bother? Let him go. And the irony is, like, as usual. And by the way, this is interesting. We're talking about this. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see that? Like the Trump Justice Department's going after two of the founders of Black Lives Matter for stealing like $19 million. I
didn't see that.
Yeah. I want to mention
they broke that
Happy
yesterday.
Christian Halloween.
Why risk it?
And
you're going to go there and your life's going to be ruined.
And then ask him if he's heard about this Michigan.
So, as always, these policies that are pushed by these people actually have the exact opposite effect. It's making life worse for black people in the inner city. It's like the problem is not lack of policing. You might say that they need more training and that there's things that need to be adjusted. But my goodness, the idea that in these gang-ridden neighborhoods, the answer is to take the police out.
Threats of public safety.
Look at Pittsburgh. I mean, we
Gretchen Whitmer just
come on.
Dude, people don't understand. Like, I remember like 15, 20 years ago, they would do these like magazines would like do this like best cities in America to live to. Pittsburgh was always near the top of the list.
It was a podcast or something.
It's not the worst city, don't get me wrong, but it is incredible how it's rapidly declining.
Yeah.
It's shocking. It's up to, and I know you know this, a mutual friend of ours, like
was it Hodge to it? No.
Doing some audio visual work for folk up
Yeah.
there. And it's fucking, like
What
just
was
to
she
like
just
witness
on?
it, to be out filming and like, holy shit, what is happening here?
Yeah, exactly.
Or some of the dumb stuff, it's like you see these things occur. You remember what it was like?
Halloween is just another
They were
way
like,
of saying
we no
All
longer
Hallows
had
Eve.
police on the force. We're gonna have like 10 police for the entire city of Pittsburgh after midnight because we have to cut budgets. Like this was something that they're like, we'll try to do
but it's
like
a
this.
gun-free zone.
Yeah.
Right. And then meanwhile, it's like,
Facts,
so what, Mayor
Wally.
Gainey, what are you up to, man? Like, well, this bridge is racist. Ah, my
I think
fucking
there
God,
could
what
be
are you
more.
talking about? It's just
I think there could be more.
one joke after another. Well, hey, Ducky, it's been great talking to you, man.
Yeah,
hopefully
definitely.
we'll hang out soon.
There's people.
for real.
I'll end this on. I got Wii Sports, and I've been practicing tennis. And I have a grudge to pick still.
Listen, I will tell. If you guys tuned in, I told you this story about the first time I met my wife, and I kicked her out of the house. Here's the story. Me and a friend of mine were playing, like, we were in a fucking, like, 36-hole marathon of Wii golf, like, drinking, playing. And these girls come in, and they're basically like, what's this shit? Who are you? And we're like, yeah, we live here. We're playing this. You're old. We don't like you. And I got pissed at these girls. I was like, every girl get the fuck out of the house. Now, my wife, who obviously wasn't my wife at the time, who I'd never met, was in the kitchen with other people, but I just assumed all the girls came together, so I kicked her out. That friend of mine was Ducky that was playing Wii golf. That was us.
Oh yeah. Never
So there
dull
we
moment.
was there the first day I met my wife, kicking her out of the house, but it worked out. So there's full circle for my audience. It's like, is that story real? Yes, Ducky was there. He was the person playing. So it was good shit though. But
yeah,
we'll
hell
have to.
yeah,
I'll
good
challenge
talking
you to some Wii golf soon. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is
Golf
not
or
the
tennis
guy's
or-
floor I peed on. No, that's not. Though that may have happened some other time. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to tell down the gun club or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, Ducky man. We'll talk
Yep.
soon, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yep, same.
All right. Yeah, Ducky's one of my best friends. He's a great dude. We're both like fathers. That's so weird. Like, I don't know why they would leave either of us walk out of the hospital with a kid, but they did. And I think we're both happy fathers. So, no, he's a great dude. And that's what I'm talking about. Like Ducky's one of my redneck friends from back here. We might be dumb rednecks, but you know, we have some common sense. We be talking about stuff. Mangozi, $10 over on Rumble. Thank you. Says, just paying a bet. I lost a chair. This rub guy's pretty cool. Up, Mangozi. Thank you so much. And then, unbelievably, Flavius. Unbelievable. $100 over on Rumble. It says, if you find the deer, you get to keep the antlers. You're damn right. And I'm going to put the word out. If someone finds an 8-point laying around, I'm getting those antlers mounted to the death of my Subaru, the best. Thanks so much, Flavius. Always incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Over on the YouTube side of things, James A. Fish says first, it's James A. Fish. Oh, I got it. Nice. Without even looking. And then says second, gifted a membership and will be re-upping at the end of the month. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Really do. And Lysol Operator, thanks so much. That's $5. Rob, I don't know how you keep a poker face during your debates with people like Craig. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Really do. All right. We're at 69% on YouTube, which is fun. That's funny. I'll give you that. But it'd be nice to get to 100% of our goal. And I know what you're thinking. Didn't you just read a bunch of chats over at Rumble? Shh. We're going to pretend those didn't come in. Shh. And besides, if we're really being honest, $500 on YouTube, if I'm trying to pay a $500 deductible, as you know, after YouTube takes a cut and the tax man, blah, 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 blah. So we're just going to pretend. But thank you guys. Everyone's so generous today. Let's get to the next caller. Reality Strikes. What's up, man? I only have like maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
No
What's
problem.
happening?
What's going on, man?
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Doing great. Having a really good day. Excited to go trick-or-treating with my son tonight. So
Excellent. Well, I was just listening to your previous conversation. You guys were talking
Oh,
about
I guess
things have kind of gotten backwards
looked like-
with law enforcement.
it
And
looked like I was
criminals.
next in the
And
back
there's
chat.
there's a YouTuber named Dr. Steve Turley. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I have heard of him. Yeah.
He's done some wonderful videos breaking this down, and he's identified this.
I
what
thought
they
I
call
was
narco
next.
tyranny.
Yes.
Where law-abiding citizens are treated as criminals because they're promoting a system that is fundamentally unjust, while the criminals are actually victims because they are victims of the corrupt system. And
It's not. It doesn't
find that
show me who's
extremely
all
fascinating
in line
that
before
we
me.
have gotten to this point in our culture.
So I just see
about
me
that.
in the
And
box. And
It's
I thought
absolutely.
I,
I
was
talk
next,
about
but
this a lot. One of my
I figured
favorite
I probably
books is The
it says
Gulag
5
Archipelago
people
by
in the thing,
Solzhenitsyn.
so it might be 4
He's
people
talking
in
about
front
the
of me.
Bolsheviks and
If he's
sort of
running out of time, then
how
I
the
probably
Soviets were
won't.
throwing all these people in
The
prison.
only reason I'm
One
just
of his
stealing
famous
Rob's
quotes is,
content
like,
is
for
because
the
I'm in
thief
the
to have a
back.
knife was merely misunderstanding.
I don't know how to mute
But for
it.
you to have it was terrorism. In other words, the actual criminals are let go.
It's like I could just mute the desktop audio like that. I'm in the back waiting to get on, but it says there's 5 people in there. I didn't look at that. I was looking at the boxes, and I thought I was next, but he usually ends around 12 or 1. If there's 4 or 5 people ahead of me, I'm probably not going to get up there. I was going to ask him about the Michigan terror attack that was thwarted from Kash Patel, the jihadi. If we're thinking that's what's the deal with that? I haven't looked a lot into it yet. Maybe he has. I doubt he has yet. Normie content. Yeah, I don't want to just sit here and steal his content, but I'm in the waiting room or whatever. And I was going to say happy Christian Halloween. But no, that's cool. You're going to be debating there. I'm going to make fun of you for choosing Kinetic Kel to debate NATO. NATO geopolitical relations with Kinetic Kel. Oh, wait, maybe it's going to be.
That was an excellent call, and we're still at 69%. And I know I always hate to get to 69% of the goal because I know everyone's like, I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one to change the goal. But don't leave degeneracy win. Get those donos in. Next up, we got Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm fine. I was going to give you a deer story straight out of Deliverance.
There you go. Go for it.
I was coming up from Florida, and you have to go I-75 through Tennessee.
Yep.
And the truckers out there know where this is at, but there's this area called Jellicoe Mountain. And I topped over coming around that curve there, and it's kind of blind, and it had been raining. It was foggy. It was like 3 a.m.
Kel thought of that prompt and challenged Wally to debate it. Damn. Does that say more about Kel sniffing off where she don't belong, or Wally that she challenged Wally of all people?
He was processing the scene, and they were getting the wrecker out there and everything. This truck pulls over, and it's this man, and he said to the state trooper that was standing there, he said, "You mind I take them deer?"
Yeah.
And that state trooper is like, "Well, no, go ahead," and everything. So him and his son gets out of the truck, and they're filing this deer in the back of his truck. Well, my husband told him, said, well, there was a 5th deer that actually jumped up and ran away.
Please, Kel isn't walking away without a verbal Kelcussion. Oh, Lord. Ooh. That'd be good. Mayhem, tell me when that's happening, and I'll promote it for sure, at least, and I'll watch it. That sounds interesting. 2 women combat veteran. Are they both combat veterans, or the 2 women veterans arguing over women? Here's where you get them, though, is when you say, I'll take it even farther than combat roles. I don't want them pushing pencils and paper in the military, because the pencil pushers women form consensus as it is, but the pencil pushers administrate. They develop administration within the military, which is more problems. We don't want women doing that either. Just 2 women veterans. It'd be a good debate, but I'll take it even farther and say they shouldn't be pencil pushers either. Should I mute while I'm on? I don't think he can hear me when I'm in the back. Yeah, So far, well, the prostitution one, I didn't know. He just said, "You want to do a prostitution debate?" I said, "Yeah," and then he set up the person. I was hoping it'd be a dang feminist, but I don't like debating women, so. Hey, I am a miscreant. Yeah, I'm a bit of a miscreant. Uh, I wanted to wish you a happy Christian Halloween. You know, you know about the Christian origins of Halloween and the. It's Hallowtide. It's All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day. And there's a lot more historicity to it with the Christians. The pagans will say it's Samhain, but they'll also say Christian is Samhain, and so they always trying to say we're stealing their holidays, but actually there's more historicity to it being our holidays, and they're taking ideas from us and trying to use our dates. But yeah, I didn't want to go too deep into it, but yeah. Yeah. It's it's good for our culture that we have these days and we use them to teach kids so that they can remember things and we should teach them the Christian origins. Of course, Halloween now is a capitalist American degenerate. Let's get drunk and dress up like nasty women. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Please go over and check out his show. I think that you will not be disappointed. I'll probably see you on some Friday here coming up. Are you doing Verbal Combat tonight?
Yeah, well, It's costume night. My uncle Juicy Stay Strapped. He's gonna join Verbal Combat.
Oh, Juicy Stay Strapped.
Quick before we go, that debate I watched with you recently. That guy said, "Well, I've never heard of a black supremacist. I've never heard of one." There's there's a group called the NFAC, the not. I think you cuss on your show, right? Yeah. The Not Fucking Around Coalition.
Yeah.
And it's but
the Nation of Islam. Like I use
there's a
Black
bunch
Hebrew
of
Israel. Yeah, I mean, what a joke. These people.
That was a perfect example, by the way. But there's a lot of other, even more not religious based, way more radical ones.
Yeah.
So
he knows it. They're just full shit. Gerrymandering's violence, but black supremacy doesn't exist. There you go. That sums it up. So, Chance, always great to hear from you, man. Have a good time on the costume party tonight. Now, we'll talk soon.
Yep. Later.
Take it easy.
All right, to my stream. I'm sorry. I had it muted like half the time. I didn't say I really do. I didn't know how much time he had, and I just wanted to put it out there, the Christian Halloween, and I didn't have time to go into all the holidays and how every year the pagans try to do this with all the Christian holidays. They try to say they're all stolen from the pagans. All the holidays are stolen from the pagans. And I also wanted to ask him if he had heard about this news story about but I knew he was Russian, so he didn't have a lot of time, so I just kind of let it flow. But anyway, and I am a miscreant. Half the time. Yeah, I had it muted almost the whole time. I'm sorry. We got it. Memberships. Thank you, Wagira. Just got on panel and forgot to unmute Rob. Yeah, that's what happened. My bad, guys. Maybe we'll go up there another time earlier and actually get to have a conversation. But I just want to say what up and happy Christian Halloween to him. So, you don't know. There aren't actually any black supremacists. Let's see what his chat was saying. Samhain is pronounced so weird. Yeah. Yeah, there is a whole debate about the holidays. That's it's one I like. Every holiday, whether it's Dr. Doofenstein, whether it's Halloween, St. Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter. Thanksgiving is purely American, Thanksgiving is a purely American holiday. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, Thanksgiving's a Christian holiday. Now, you could say the Puritans were Christians and the Pilgrims were Christians. So it is kind of also a Christian holiday, but mainly it's an American holiday. Who's that lady who has floof hair on one side? Oh, I'm going to take his thing off. Hey, you just subscribed, and we got a Rob subscribe. Let's go. I'm going to stop sharing a screen because I'm not listening to it or talking to him. Yeah, I screwed up, guys. I had him muted half the time, but it was I didn't expect it. I knew he's trying to get to the end of the show, and he's trying to get through the last couple callers. So I was like, do I want to spend all my time talking about this, or do I want to mention the debate thing? And also the NFAC, and the NFAC, and then also what I wanted to get to if I had more time is I wanted to ask him about this I don't know if he's talked about it yet today. Kash Patel said a jihadi Halloween terrorist attack in Michigan has been thwarted by the FBI. Gretchen Whitmer involvement. Gretchen Whitmer is a... Gretchen Whitmer is a mess. But I think I'm going to head out now, guys. It's 12:30. Just wanted to do a short stream. When I finish the Bible streams, or when I'm not doing the Bible streams anymore, I'll be good to jump on some morning call-in shows if they're having them. You know. But yeah, Verbal Combat costume party tonight. I don't wear costumes. My Uncle Juicy said costumes is white people shit, and he doesn't wear costumes either, but he will have a mask on, so technically, I guess he's wearing a costume. No, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in October. No, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in October. That ain't real Thanksgiving. That ain't real Thanksgiving. I don't think Canadian Thanksgiving counts. No, I'm not wearing blackface. Jeez Louise. I'm not wearing blackface. Eat some potatoes so you'll nap thoroughly. I don't eat carbs and starches. What are you talking about? That's not true. I do eat some carbs and starches, but try not to. I do like tater tots and French fries, but I try not to buy them because what happens is when I buy them, I eat them. You're telling me an American who had to celebrate Thanksgiving in October. I know. What the heck? And I hear their Pride Month is like Pride season and it lasts 3 months. Maybe that's not in all of Canada, but I heard that's a thing. What a mess. Carbs and starch are life. No. No. All right. That was cool. I never called into Rob's show, so I figured I'm not gonna come in and like start going crazy political. Let's just say hi, happy Halloween. Yeah, Pride season. It's 3 months long. Am I right or am I right? Ali, hold on. Alicia. Fuck. Shia or Sia? Sia. Alicia. Sia, like the letter C. I don't freaking remember. You need carbs? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. At all. You don't. I did pure carnivore for 3 months. I ate nothing but chicken, eggs, steak, bacon, pork chops. Not a lot of pork chops. Mainly chicken, egg, steak, bacon. Beef, ground beef. A pound of ground beef. Just ground beef. With some mustard. Mayonnaise is actually because it's made from egg yolks, but it does have carbs and sugars in it, and like the Hellmann's and crap like that. So I didn't do mayonnaise. I did mustard and hot sauce. Mustard, hot sauce, and a pound of ground beef. 3 days a week. Steak, 2 days a week. Eggs, any random time that I get hungry, and bacon. Bacon I would just render the fat and I would just soak everything in bacon fat. I did for that for 3 months and I felt amazing. It's Alicia. Sia. Not Alicia. Sia, like the letter C. Okay. Okay. I get it. Your brain needs carbs? No. Carbs are sugars. Sugars slow your brain. Why do you think Jordan Peterson is on a carnivore diet? And he's like, well, these young men, well, they have to find their purpose. They need to find their dragon. What about the dragon? What about the dragon? They need their dragon. They have to find it, these young men. He's emotional. Take the bacon fat and fry some taters. No. If you don't have a small jar of bacon fat in your fridge, you're doing it wrong. Facts. Facts. I got a freaking giant ass pickle jar filled with bacon fat in my fridge. Small jar. I think he's losing his mind from losing his wife. Jordan Peterson? He didn't lose his wife. Did she die? What happened to his wife? His wife died? No, it was before that. He was he'd been on barbiturates and he sold his brain to intellectualism a long time ago, and he's trying to get away from that. Once you see the unseeable, the metaphysical, you can't unsee it. And once you see that, all your intellectualism, all your brain gobbledygook, all your philosophical and knowledge and math and algebra and geometry and logic and reason and all that crap just crumbles and goes. And so the dumber you are when you find that point, the easier it is to build up from there. But the smarter you are when you find it, the more of a collapse there is. Good day. 888 BB. You got a lot of money for that brain. That's true. That is true. That's a fact. Okay, I think Rob's ending. I don't know who we should raid. Algebro. It's more inclusive that way. Algebro. That's like Common Core math. That's DEI math. Sure. Who keeps saying she passed, but I've heard it lots of times? No. No, you might be thinking of somebody else. Maybe Dog the Bounty Hunter. Jim Bob and Grump is live. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They might have been right. I can't think of the rest of the words of the song. What's 2 plus 7? 2 plus 2, give me your wallet. Ooh, I want somebody to debate me about O'Brien is the hero of 1982. Is that the freaking year of the book? What's the book called? 1982. The heck is that book called? I hate books that are named after numbers. Book. What's the book called? (1882), 1984, 1984. Dude, I hate when they name books after numbers. I can't remember. I suck with numbers. 1984. Yes. I have a strong argument, and I've been planning on doing a video for this for like a year now, and I haven't done it. I need to buy a copy of the book so that I can, because I read it on my phone and then listen to an audiobook, but I don't have a physical copy of the book. I need a physical copy of the book in my hand so I can look at it and be like, on page blah 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 of the printed product, it says da 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 da. I'll make it a whole thing. Book review, book report. O'Brien is the hero of 1984, the protagonist. Winston and Julia are the antagonists. Big Brother is also an antagonist. The Brotherhood probably doesn't even exist. And O'Brien is the protagonist, the hero. O'Brien is the hero of 1984. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. Brain damage. I have to morph into a bear and morph the kids into vampire, scream cheerleader, and purge, and have a monkey. And also, we also have a monkey and killer clown. Wait, you have a pet like you rented a monkey for Halloween? Be careful; those things will rip your face off. I don't think they should be legal for rental. You should not be allowed to rent a monkey for. Or are you saying when your kids is dressing as a monkey? Okay. Be careful. That's considered racist these days. I want to live in 1984. That's some random age. Oh, your kids. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Happy All Hallows Eve. Happy Hallowtide. Happy Halloween. Have fun. They're trick-or-treating. Go to sleep. You're sleepy. I am sleepy. I am going to go to sleep. Okay, let's set up a raid. I am going to go to sleep. I'm happy for the weekend. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I got to go pick up that suit. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it when I finish the stream tomorrow. I'm going to go pick it up. That's what I'm going to do. I also got a $100 gift card to Ross that I need to spend. That's been sitting in my wallet for like 2 years, and I just checked it's been sitting in there. I didn't know what was on it, and I checked the balance the other day. It's got $100 on it. I'm like, all right, I got to go to Ross. I don't know. But I got a gift card for Ross, so I got to go probably tomorrow after the stream. Or tomorrow morning after the Friday night stream. I'll go pick up my suit, and then I'll go to Ross. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what I got to do. He's turning into a bear. Canada is fucked tonight, boys. All right. Settings. Let's play one more songy song. Songy song. One more songy song. I kind of want to play that Tom McDonald song again. I liked that one. It's a pretty good one.
All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters whack. They afraid of facts. They don't think you worth the air you breathe unless you gay or black. All my haters hang out with Antifa waving rainbow flags. All the dudes who hate me think they pregnant, they just gay and fat. They've been watching CNN and Disney on their televisions. Never seen a gym but get Ozempic shots injected in them. Blaming us for homophobia and anti-Semitism. Think that if you straight and white and male you should be sent to prison. All my haters left the center, come in 50 different genders. Members of the woke mob, registered as sex offenders. All my haters woke as hell, probably means they broke as well. I don't need to know them, I can tell. All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters lame, cancel everything. They think men are toxic, but they can't define a woman. Ay, all my haters hate police cause they don't want the city safe. They so triggered all the time, but none of them know how to aim. They think that they above the law, they loot a store, don't get arrested. Killing babies, they don't use protection, they just getting pregnant. Only time they win is when they cheat, you know they rigged elections. Claiming we're privileged so they can say they living in oppression. All my haters left the center, come in 50 different genders. Members of the woke mob, registered as sex offenders. All my haters woke as hell, probably means they broke as well. I don't need to know them, I can tell. All my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my haters threaten.
I don't eat salad.
Ain't no guts inside their stomachs. They identify as blueberry muffins. They wanted cops to be defunded, bumping Macklemore. They love them. Swear to God, the one thing they got in common is all my haters got pronouns, green hair, BLM t-shirts, fully vaccinated in a mask, scared to breathe air. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters. All my haters like to burn flags, protest, wear drag, no offense. All my haters liberals and they ain't making no sense. All my haters woke, all my haters woke. All my haters woke, all my haters, all my haters, all my.
All right, guys. Good night. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I will be back tonight for fight night. No, it's not fight night. The F is for Friday. The F is for Friday show. We'll be on VK with the costume. Hopefully nobody puts me up like in a 1v1 because I'm gonna piss people off. Like my whole goal is gonna be there to say crazy stuff that certain people say that I don't agree with. But if they, I'm a black person expert, so I know the arguments, but I'm gonna piss people off. So if I get voted off, you gotta bring me back. But and then we'll be going afterwards for a while after that. Probably be going all night until freaking Ross and the Tux place open up so I can go pick up my stuff. Please don't cancel. I'm not gonna say the N-word. Anyway, I'm not even gonna be there. What are you talking about? Juicy's like 65% black, I think. Anyway, he's related to the Somewhere in my family lineage, somebody. Never mind. I don't want. We don't need to give you the whole family background. Ross, dress for less. Right, $100 gift card at Ross. I'm killing it with that. Get a whole damn wardrobe for that. You don't have. We don't go. I don't care about what he does. Anyway. All right. Later, y'all. God bless. Have a good night. I'm out. He can't. Anyway, I'll see you later. Go say hi to Jim Bob.